knew he didn't want to do this. His name's not actually Screech, it's James. James is underneath there somewhere.
Hey guys, we're back.
Hi.
We're back, and I brought a friend. We brought
friend.
We brought another therapist because there's never too much therapist for a REN video. So as you guys know, Hannah and Shade. We have watched Jenny and Screech, and we absolutely loved it. And tomorrow is the release of Vincent's Tale. We reacted to the prologue. I've watched all the reels going up to the prologue. I don't think Hannah has, so I don't want to spoil anything about those. We'll watch those after this. I just remembered that I watched the reels, and it is fucking crazy. I still don't know who Vincent is. All these reels have been like all this behind the scenes, not behind the scenes, but all this like extra content, and it doesn't explain anything. And I think that's the point. It just adds context that leads to confusion, and I love it. But we are going to react to the tale of Jenny and Screech. So Hannah and I have seen it, so we're gonna kind of take the back seat and let Mandy react to it.
Front seat, driver.
So as you guys know, I am Shade with Shade Reacts Live, and we have Hannah.
I'm a licensed therapist.
And we have Mandy.
I'm also a licensed therapist.
And this is Mandy's first time on the channel, so everyone be nice and welcome Mandy.
Yeah.
Please
as
be
we
nice.
walk through this.
Yeah. The only REN that Mandy has seen is our high REN video.
Yeah.
So this is brand new to her. She has zero context to Jenny and Screech at all.
I've never even, don't be mad at me, but I've never even heard of REN before I saw y'all's video of High REN, so.
Yeah,
I
very
didn't
fresh.
know, right? Watch High REN.
So
I listened to High REN I listened to the morning, and then I texted Hannah and I was like, we need to do a reaction to this.
Yeah.
You're gonna love this. And then we watched it that night.
yeah.
Yes.
I hadn't
Quick
heard of it before
turnaround.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. He
So-
pulls you in.
So this is going to be the tale of Jenny and Screech. Obviously, guys, this is a therapy-driven reaction and breakdown. So if you've never seen Jenny and Screech before, go to REN, go to his channel, watch it there first, because we are going to be pausing and breaking it down. We're going to take this 13-minute long video and probably turn it into 30 or 40 minutes. So if you don't like that sort of content, this is not going to be the video for you, so I apologize. If you do like that kind of content, you're in the right place. You found your home. And I know you guys are going to be really sad to hear this, but I'm actually not going to be doing a lot of talking. It's going to be mainly these two up here. That's why
Believe
I'm in
it
the
or
back
not,
seat.
Shade is not a therapist.
I don't know. No one's guessed that yet. I'm pretty sure they all think that I'm actually a therapist. But guys, thank you so much for joining. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. There's about 85% of you guys that watch the videos that aren't subscribed to the channel, so this helps out a lot. And with Vincent's Tale coming out, we're really excited to dive back into REN. So without further ado, let's jump into the tale of Jenny and Screech.
Welcome to
I haven't seen the...
So apparently that's Mandy's first time seeing my intro.
I've seen the intro.
She had a reaction to the intro.
You're off to a good start.
I've seen the intro, and she's very talented. It was the
little
picture
smirk?
of Isla.
Oh, yeah.
I had not seen that yet, so I apologize.
So she sent me a bunch of these videos to like which one to use, and the one that I picked was the one at the very end where she just gives a little smile. And I'm like, that's the one I'm using. That is
so good.
that is so adorable. I
We
gotta
love
use
smiles here.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Back to it.
I
Come on.
apologize.
Focus.
The fact that he can do that with his voice is incredible.
Yeah.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. It's Jenny.
So, the first thing I noticed was just the alleyway that he's in, like completely alone. No one's watching him. No one's there observing anything. And it also is like covered in graffiti. So, oftentimes when I see that, like I think of like a place that's been abandoned, a place that's never really has any foot traffic or people around. It's more of like a tag and then you leave. I'm curious how old Jenny is. Screech is 14, and Devil's got his eyes on him. They're painting Screech to be like a kind of a
hoodlum.
Yeah, hoodlum.
He's a hooded figure.
But I don't know about Jenny yet.
So I'm not going to interject too much, but I will. The one thing I will add here at the beginning, just to add context for the rest of all of the things you see from Ren. Almost every video he does is a one-shot filmed video with live audio. Yeah. So he's got like a lapel mic right now. He's performing it live as you're seeing it. So this is not the studio version of this song. It is him literally leaning up against doing the trumpet sound with his lips.
Live.
That's wild.
All of that is live, which is just, it adds to the charm of like the talent.
How do you not mess up?
Well, he does multiple takes, right? Like they do multiple takes, but like it will be shot.
So
like
impressive.
Video, so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll go back to my shadows.
Okay.
He grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware. Maybe intuition bogging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance to the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up or go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite.
I'm like thinking about the divine intervention line that he said. I know it's back a second, but like he had said that for Screech, it was the devil had set his sights on him, as if like Screech is not really in control, right? It's kind of the devil's doing. And then, but then at the same time, him meeting Jenny, who seems to be painted as like a pretty, nice, gentle person. Divine intervention brings someone who the devil has set his sights on together.
Yeah.
Like, how would that be divine intervention? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah.
So,
It's interesting, and I obviously, you guys know I've seen this before, so I'm not going to give a whole lot as far as what I know is coming. That is, I'm going to leave to Mandy. Something that I'm going to throw out that I didn't notice the first time I saw this is the intimidation that he puts into this too, right? The way that he shows Jenny is like kind of looking off and like singing like this, but when it's Screech, it's eye contact.
Very true.
And so I didn't notice that the last time. So that's super cool. And I'm trying not to say too much because I want Mandy to do more.
And even the line that just went away for a second, but just calling her like I don't know the exact word, but like a lady-shaped stalactite, maybe it was.
Stalactite.
Yeah.
But she like completely freezed. So like she was like kind of like, oh, kind of carefree. Yeah. And then as soon as he does have that like straight on direct contact with her, she like freezes.
Exactly.
Fucking look at me, I mean, if you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Okay. I could be misinterpreting.
Thoughts, Mandy?
She died?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the way that he said, you know, that she had found a place to sleep, I guess she escaped. What a shame. You know, and you don't think about when you escape being a shame.
Yeah.
Again, I don't want to pause too much, so I'm going back to another
It's
lyric.
I already gave the people a warning.
Okay.
Yeah,
I already
it's
gave the
good.
people a warning.
It's good
We're
to
gonna
pause for the analysis.
The other lyric of like when he's yelling at Jenny when he first approaches her and says, "Don't look at me."
Yeah.
You know, if he were that much of like a, you know, a hardened criminal, like I think of 14, like I work with 14-year-olds, you know what I mean? Like if like a really hardened criminal, like I imagine would have no problem with his victim looking at him in the eyes.
Yeah.
But they keep referencing multiple times now that he is possessed by somebody. He's possessed by the devil, right?
Yeah.
It's not actually him doing this. And it's like I almost feel like him not wanting her to look at him, you know, makes it easier. He's not okay with what he's doing, but he's doing it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, yeah. So here's the thing. It's called The Tale of Jenny and Screech. Jenny dies 3 minutes in. Where are we going?
You're about to find out.
So, those are my thoughts right now.
Yeah.
It's such a shame.
Oh, Lord. New place.
New song.
Oh, new song?
New song.
So this is a compilation video that he put together of all three. So he released them in staggered, but this is a video with all three tales put together.
Got it.
Like all three videos, so all three songs.
Okay.
He also calls this style bardcore.
I
Love that.
Yeah.
It does sound like you're walking into a tavern.
Yeah. It's storytelling.
I call him the original bard, or like the new age bard.
He's wearing the same gloves. Type of gloves. That's the first positive emotion I've seen him show.
Yeah.
A slight smile.
Yeah.
Our story, it starts right at the end of the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on.
See, I knew it.
He called it.
He didn't
He
want
called
to
it.
be. He didn't want to be doing that. Like,
Yeah.
he either is just like desperate for money, desperate for money for, you know, whether it be drugs, whether it be like rent, whether it be whatever, or for his parents. Who knows? Yeah. I knew he didn't want to do this. His name's not actually Screech. It's James. James is underneath there somewhere.
You can tell Mandy mostly works with teens.
I've been watching like these clips that are now, because with the new stuff coming out, there's people that are theorizing and people trying to figure out what it is, and there's like these clips that are coming out that are like, test your knowledge of the Jenny and Screech trilogy, and there's some that are like, what was Screech's real name? And I'm like, I know it.
Yeah.
I was like, I know
Come
it.
on, man.
Mandy knows
We
it.
know it.
Let's
Yep.
go. All right, let's back it up a
Yeah, who you back up.
Also, did you notice that in the first video he's wearing a Huskers jacket, and then in this one he's wearing a Dallas Cowboys jacket?
No.
Yeah.
When Hannah and I first saw
weird.
it, we're like, how the fuck? Like, Hannah's from Nebraska.
Is he watching Hannah?
Where the Huskers are, and I'm from Dallas, where the Cowboys are. I'm like,
He is. I mean, and I know that this is because. Well, I say I know. I think it's because obviously it's a trilogy, so you have to have like connecting pieces to make it one piece of art, right? So you have the fingerless gloves, but they're a different color. You have the windbreaker, but it's a different team. But you still have like an empty, quiet alley filled with graffiti, but it's a different place. Like,
Yeah.
So
That's a good
definitely
point.
some differences, but in order to have like a one piece of art in different installments, you do have to have like connecting pieces, whether it be pattern, color, texture, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
and dude, everything that he does is super intentional.
Oh,
so, like,
yeah.
the way that they're filming that, like walking around him in a circle, the way that he's even the style of like this kind of classical style guitar he's playing. This what we call, like, he calls it bardcore. We know bardcore because we play D&D.
Yeah,
but like
but even like
all of that's connected.
And it's so interesting too that he plays guitar in this style, because I wouldn't say his voice is very bardcore at all.
No.
His voice is very unique in the way that he sings things. Like, sometimes it's singing, sometimes it's just kind of like gurgling out a word, right?
Yeah.
But I'm sure that there is like intention or meaning behind that, even if like I don't catch it right away or something. So
Yeah, that's a good point.
Knocking till his knuckles became sore on the floor. I think I killed a Patrick, come on man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, you in? No, nothing really. I'm just a bit tired. Listen, can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes!
Even changing his breathing.
how manipulative.
Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of...
Oh yeah, I was just like, just him calling his, obviously his partner, his girlfriend maybe, and like acting like, oh, I just miss you so much, like I just want to see you, and then as soon as she's like, I'm busy, he like
Loses it.
yeah, completely loses it. Like how manipulative is that? Like,
Yeah.
you obviously just need some sort of like refuge from whatever like turmoil you're experiencing in your head right now, having
Yeah.
killed someone.
Yeah.
And when someone else is not able to take that away from you, you like blame them.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
There was comments on the video theorizing that Patrick, the guy he was knocking on the door
Yeah.
first, and his girlfriend were together. That's why he got so mad.
Oof.
Yeah.
I literally was thinking, not that they were together by any means, I'm not that good, but like, where was Patrick?
Yeah.
There's a reason why Patrick wasn't home to help Screech, right? So, and then his girlfriend wasn't here to help Screech. Is this a pattern in Screech's life? Like, if we're going therapy route, like, is
Yeah.
this a pattern in Screech's life of like,
Yeah.
when he needs people in his corner, when he needs to reach out to people, when he needs support, people are not there, even when they're supposed to be, right? Like your partner, your girlfriend, you think that they're gonna be there for you, but like in his lowest moment,
Yeah.
they're not there for him.
Yeah. Yeah. And his reaction is that.
Yeah, so it's like, how many times has this happened before where he's just taken it, and now this is like one too many times or something?
Yeah.
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 Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3". free. Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
So, another time where they said that he was possessed. Another time that they've said that.
Yeah.
And I'm also thinking, like, again, now that Screech is talking again to someone else, right? He did reach out to his girlfriend for support. Now he's, like, trying to portray himself in this certain light of being, like, bigger than thou, tough, like, not scared. Totally a mask. Absolutely a mask.
Yes.
He is very hurt, very traumatized, has been through shit, you know, and we don't know what that is yet. I don't know. But, like, I definitely think that he is, like, trying to portray himself in a certain light.
Yeah.
And I also wonder, too, I don't know why his name is Screech or why they call him Screech, but in my head, I'm thinking, well, that's all it is. It's just all talk, right? Screeching.
Oh,
it's just
that's
all talk.
such a
There's
good point.
There's no substance underneath it, which
Holy
is like,
shit.
what?
I tell that shit to Jenny.
If I could drop this, I would.
Tell that to Jenny. I think she got more than talk.
Yes, I know. And if he was more than just talk, and he did that, he'd be like, yeah, the bitch got in my way.
Yeah.
But because he is, like, now going to Patrick, trying to take his mind off of it, like, you know, he ain't about that life.
Yeah.
You know, even though he wants to be or wants to portray himself as that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I see his name is, like, it's all talk.
It's all talk. Yeah. It's interesting. And again, you know, looking at it from the idea of anytime it's Screech putting on that front, like that idea of like the front and the toughness and all of that, every time he's doing that, that's when we get the eye contact.
Yes, the direct eye contact.
And think about it. Now when we're looking at it from the idea of like he's scared, the breathing changes. Hey, he's not looking at the camera. He's pacing, he's looking down. And then when he goes back to the front, it's direct eye contact and aggression again.
He can't let people see. He can't let people see him when he is like floundering or when he is like questioning himself or you know.
Yeah.
Damn. I know.
Yes.
Foot free. Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
The way he strums that and he falls down.
Not just that, but taking all 4 and then also like the camera falling like that.
Story it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
I thought he was about to step over the body, which would have been like mad disrespect. Yeah. But again, I'm just thinking like, okay, the tale of Jenny and Screech. Jenny died in the first, Screech died in the second. So where are we going in these last like 6 minutes, right? So I'm interested. But man, now I'm like bummed that we won't find out a little bit more maybe about Screech's background and like why he is the way that he is. But it did shift perspective a little bit to the officer that shot him. Yeah. So, and it seemed like a very somber, yeah.
It's just the tragedy too of, and I think that's something he does really well in the Bardcore. It's like that tragedy aspect of it. But yeah, one thing that I noticed too here, when he's on one knee and he's singing "It's Such a Shame," he kind of uses this like lamenting voice.
Yes.
And he used it at the beginning as well for a brief moment. And it's interesting because it actually, now that I'm hearing it, I'm going to bring this back to Vincent's Tale for a second. Mm-hmm. Now that I'm hearing it, he does that in Vincent's Tale too, where it's that belt, right? And so it's interesting that he's weaving that through this too. It's just, like I said, it sounds like a lament. So
and I agree with what you said. Just it's a child. Screech shot Jenny, and obviously we don't condone that in this house.
In this
at all.
house. Hold on, no
In
blame
my
on
house.
us.
In my house.
What the fuck you doing at your house, Mandy?
But, and again, I think that oftentimes when kids behave, or like, I don't know what the way to say it is, but like when kids perform actions like this, right? Very violent acts. Oftentimes people will forget that they are kids.
Yes.
Right? And will treat them as you're like an adult, or like you should know better. Mind you, I understand that killing is like, we're taught from a very young age. And we also know that trauma can affect the brain so much, and especially at such a young age. I mean, there's so many like negative effects of trauma.
Yeah.
When experienced so young.
Yeah, well,
right?
and Screech clearly didn't just get plopped here today.
Yeah, he wasn't
he's
like, I guess I should go do
some
this.
shit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously something in his life has led him to this point and led him to act in this way.
Yeah.
But I wonder, too, like, this officer that shot him, obviously he is, okay, this could be a UK-America difference, but, he was like kind of bucking at the police.
He was running at him with a knife.
He was running at him.
He said he had the knife in his hand. Yeah.
Oh, okay, man.
Yeah.
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 As a kid.
I know.
Yeah.
So that's like another. Yeah.
Well,
not only is Jenny a tragedy, but also Screech dying.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I will say, for those of you guys watching this, obviously after July 30th, 2025, tomorrow Vincent's Tale comes out, the first actual version of it. And REN has been releasing reels on Instagram. He's gotten 4 out so far. Those reels seem to tell the story of Richard. Not Vincent. Who the fuck is Vincent? I don't know. But they're telling the story of Richard.
Interesting.
And so far, I am very intrigued about his fallout from this event.
Wow.
And it makes...
That's
That's the
police
officer that shot him.
Yeah.
Man, I knew it. We were gonna get the officer's perspective. I knew it changed perspective.
But it only took a couple years for it to come out, so that's why I'm like really excited about tomorrow.
That's a good point.
Now I can't wait for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would, Mandy, after this, I would definitely go and, if you're not following him on Instagram, follow him on Instagram and
I'll watch
look at
those
those
4
reels, because
reels.
he has 4 out right now. And there might be another one before tomorrow, but I doubt it, because these are all like professionally shot, by the way. They're not just like him with a selfie. Like they're part of this. It's kind of like a meta experience that he's releasing.
Yeah.
And it's
That's crazy.
it's really cool. It's really cool.
Okay.
The way he strums the bullet shots too.
Who the hell is Violet?
Hey guys, she said the thing. She said the thing. Okay, so we didn't know this. We didn't know this when we watched it. I said, "Who the fuck is Violet?" And apparently, that's like a very famous thing.
Oh,
That's a famous thing that like people do when they react to this. They're like, "Who the fuck is Violet?" Because it's the tale of Jenny and Screech.
Right, like, who's this?
Oh, I was locked on Mandy. I was like,
I was so close.
it?
I was so close to making a shirt that says, "Who the fuck is Violet?" But I didn't know we were going to be doing this again, or else I definitely would have.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to make a shirt that said that. Because yeah, I thought the same
Hopefully
thing.
you guys liked that.
I thought the same thing. We were both watching it.
Very bare walls. Very sterile.
I can feel the anticipation in my stomach.
I
I've
know.
seen this
It, like,
and
makes
I can
me
feel
anxious.
It. Yes. Doesn't know why he's there.
What's that?
It just like doesn't like I don't know, that very much seemed like a scared sound.
Yeah.
Scared of, I assume Violet's a girl. So scared of why she's there, scared of like where she is. Never been there before. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But very scared sound is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, just that acting. What? You just had a reaction, Mandy.
Oh no.
And I could be wrong. I'm just trying to think who is Violet, right? Like, how could she have fit in? I'm nervous that this is like a child that like saw this happen, was like, I don't know, like someone who was like affected by it. Yeah, right? Like,
they don't see Isla at all, by the way.
Yeah.
There's no dog.
The dog
in this
just shook
shit.
her head.
There's no dog in this video at all.
I don't
Sorry.
know, like something gives me childlike vibes, but Screech wouldn't have given me childlike vibes had they not said he was 14.
The thing that I said at this stage when I watched this the first time is that I actually said that he was rocking like a child trying to comfort themselves.
Yes, oh, 100%.
Just the rocking and the even the sound he's making, right? That like humming, right?
Yeah.
These are things that
Like
we think about.
quivering.
These are things we think about when people are incredibly terrified and they're trying to comfort themselves.
And again, they're obviously very scared, and it really being just a sterile, blank, non-comforting room whatsoever.
Yeah.
No comforting blanket, no comforting pillow. It's all very like disposable. You know what I mean? So that just adds to the fear that Violet or anyone would have.
Yeah.
Especially if they don't want to be there.
Exactly. Yep. It does say Violet. I missed that.
You pointed at it earlier.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep. She's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
So good.
Yeah.
Do you see what he did there? He just rewinded the guitar.
Oh.
He said rewind the tail.
Man.
When
Why
I
didn't I
first
see that?
because you're thinking of the lyrics and I'm
I
thinking
know,
of the
I'm
music.
thinking of the lyrics.
And when he did that the first time, I literally I lost my shit.
Like, rewind.
Yeah. I was like, he was like, we have to rewind the tail, and he goes, do 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 do. I was like, I was like, he's doing the thing.
And it also builds tension for
does.
sure.
Oh,
so
yeah.
then we're also going to get, I guess,
Feeling the
a
tension.
snapshot into Violet's tail, and it's going to be tense. And so not
This
only is he
guy-
rewinding, but
This guy can build tension like the
It
best
is.
movie director on the planet.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
You can feel it all the way through your body.
y'all saw that it said Violet on the back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see it until you pointed. You pointed, and I was like,
and
what's
then
she
we
pointing at?
rewinded, and
It's not very much in focus.
no, that was
Rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
Now he's kind of smirking, shaking the fear out.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet, she...
Did you try to pause it?
I was about to, because
Yeah.
Mandy was nodding a lot.
Well, yeah, just, I don't know, the cycle repeats itself, having a father that obviously abused her in one way or another. You know, sometimes we seek what we're familiar with. And so this boy Stevie that she met, and the fact that he was a prick, you know,
moving out at 16.
that's wild.
Yeah.
And I don't know what a semi-detached flat is, but I mean, a flat is like an apartment, but like when I think of semi-detached.
Yeah, the comment section has instructed me on what that means.
Oh, okay.
So essentially what that is in the UK is it's like government funded housing for people who are in need to escape their situation.
Got it. Okay.
So when he said it's like, I forget the exact word he used, but
Welfare scheme was the phrase.
Welfare scheme. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that's wild. 16. I mean, I'm thinking, like, I'm still in high school at this point. I've been abused by my father for God knows how long. Mother knew.
Yeah.
Right? And, of course, the first thing I'm going to do is try and find someone almost to, like, attach to. You know what I mean?
You're just looking for love.
Yeah. And regardless of if I get treated like shit or not, like, I'm used to that at this point.
Yeah.
And so it's familiar, you know?
Yeah.
But never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did. I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was the wrong one, but Isha knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tight, but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance.
Dude.
Yeah.
dude, you called the possessed.
Called that. Holy
So we've
shit.
seen this, and we didn't catch the possessed part that he used
Yeah.
that repeated language so many times. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And now that makes me think too, like back to when it said like divine intervention was them meeting Screech and Jenny, and like I was thinking like, oh, divine intervention, like a godlike figure, right? But divine just meaning like kind of like God's like
The plan.
like otherworldly type things,
Yeah.
and that doesn't necessarily have to come from a god. But I wonder if this divine intervention was actually like the devil. The devil kind of putting things in place.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Scary thought to think about, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
not a therapy thing, but also something. No, that is
Oh,
a therapy
okay, I
thing.
was
Sorry,
like-
no. I'm prefacing what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Something he's also doing in this one that he hasn't done in the other ones, like you said. He was like in an alleyway. He was like in a graffiti.
Yeah.
This one's in a room, so he's using the echoes and the different hallways and the staircase to implement different kind of reverberating effects to his voice because it's not mixed a ton vocally afterwards. So like typically what you would do is you would master this afterwards. You'd add like a reverb effect. You'd like, you know, compress the audio and make it like ring a little different. But he's doing this just by walking through a hallway. And then this scene right here where he's looking up and he almost like holds this almost vibrato note and it's just ringing up into the staircase. I've never seen anyone do videos like this so well, and now I'm like now judging other people when they release a video. I'm like, why did
this
you
isn't
do
REN
anything?
status.
What do you mean? You just did the studio thing and just did a video about it? Like, come on, get on REN's level.
Also, again, I just can't help but think like all three of them. Yes, this one is very different. So like going back to what I said about art pieces, like a common theme. But I feel like one common theme that could connect it is just. And I haven't really seen a lot of other REN videos in general, so this could just be a thing that he does. But it's all so empty. It's also empty. It's also like no one is there. No one is watching you. No one's observing. No one's there for you. Like it's just so like
you're
just,
alone.
Yes, it's just so
through
alone.
all of it. Yeah, yeah. There's just I think the one that the thing that follows this video is just despair. Like just so much despair. It's so empty. It's hard to find light. And even when you tried to like pull people in for support, they weren't there. It's like the first one, Jenny, the only person that was there was Screech, and that ended with
she didn't have time to call for anybody because she just froze up like a stalactite.
And that's what ended in her death. And then as soon as Screech gets met with someone, the police officer, that ends in his death. It's like I don't know. It's like, is this okay, now when you bring people into this mess, is it going to cause them harm now? Is it better to be alone? Is it better to be like without
That's where people go with trauma. Yeah,
you know?
that's where people go.
So I might as well just, every time I've had someone in my life, they've just screwed me over, or I've been hurt or something like that. So maybe I should just be alone.
Well, and it calls to question too, because this is something I see a lot for my clients with complex PTSD, is just that feeling of, this has followed me forever. And so this is how the world is. This is how people are. Yep. People are not to be trusted, and it's better to be alone. And it's very hard to break that. And he even talks about that whole idea with the history repeats itself, right? Just that whole context of when you are raised in a space where you are left to pain, it's hard to believe there's anything else out there. So.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Like when she was tucked in for the night, but he stayed. Again, just another example of like someone staying.
People hurt me.
And people hurt me.
Yes. Yep.
She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddywhack, one.
Yeah,
Shit, man.
I needed a minute with this one. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, him like getting more and more irritated that she's being quiet.
Yeah.
It's like he wants some sort of response or reaction from her.
Yeah.
Or he wants to be acknowledged, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, with her silent, it like makes him more angry.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what happened with Jenny. She was silent. She didn't move.
Yeah.
Right? She didn't give him what he wanted, and she died.
Yeah.
Right? She's not giving him what he wanted.
The irony is when Jenny looked at him, he got mad.
Yeah.
He said, "Don't fucking look at me."
And now he's
like, "Look at me."
You better look at me.
Yeah, and it's the same aggression, but you're right, there's kind of a flip with Screech versus Stevie. Yeah, just, he's like, look at me, versus Screech is like, don't look at me. That's, that's interesting.
So it's like, I wonder, with Screech being so young and, maybe there are things that led to him doing that even though he didn't want to. This makes me think Stevie wants to. Stevie gets something from this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether it be just like that sense of power or, whatnot.
Yes.
His fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Put up and he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence.
Can I pause it for a second? He said she stays in character silent. Yeah. Again, just like she is playing this role, right, of it just I feel like it goes back to like that whole divine intervention thing. They're not in control of this. They're playing roles, right?
Yeah.
Like she's playing her role as the
She
silent.
never stood a chance.
Yeah, never stood a chance because this was like predetermined. Like this is just what she is meant for, almost.
Yes.
And that's very disheartening.
The other thing I missed last time, and I had a reaction to it just now, was just the so stereotypical line of an abuser, do you think I want to do this? Like that,
I
just
know.
like, the grossness of hearing somebody blame their abuse on their victim.
Oh, yeah.
It just,
Then why do you make me do this?
Yes, I mean, even throwing in that line, like just the disgust that comes with that.
My first thought, because I was just talking about how I didn't feel like Screech wanted to do it, when he said, do you think I want to do this? I'm like, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Evil person.
The lass's punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence.
He also is so good about switching characters mid-song. Like, that's something that, like, I don't even know how to compare to anyone else, because like the way he goes from playing Stevie right here, like beating on his chest, yelling at her, and then turns to the camera and says, in character, she stays silent.
Yeah.
Like the way he does that is so eerie, because he just flips right back into character. That's just like that's not even a musician thing. That's just like
that's
that's a storyteller. That's the bard.
Storyteller is the
that's
better
like
way to
someone
say
who,
that.
and it's just him and his boy, like I think his name's Alex. I could be wrong on that does these videos. So it's like one other guy recording. And it's like they come up with these ideas and just execute to perfection.
And like because he's talking about this silence that Violet has, he's stopped playing.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
so
don't
now
get me going on
it's
that.
almost like giving us a true sense of like what Violet is going through right now. Him just screaming at her, being over her while yelling, and
we've done the High REN, we've done Sick Boy, Chalk Outlines, the Tale of Jenny and Streets, and the Money Game series. So we've done a pretty decent amount of REN stuff, and something that is consistent, besides everything we've mentioned, the storytelling and all of that, his use of silence throughout a song, like his ability to like just stop playing music for a second, just to like create an impact and build anxiety and like build this emotion within you, that he's just able to like play the strings of your emotions throughout the song. It's so good.
I also thought about a very therapeutic thing right now. When you think about a musician, right? You're like, oh, the music is what is the most moving and most impactful. Yet he's creating that with silence. Oh. We also do that, right? We also we often use silence as a tool, and it can be so impactful for clients to be met with that silence.
Yeah,
and
to have the space to come up with what they need to, or just hold that silence if they need it. Like, you don't really get that anywhere. That is so true. Yeah, holy shit. Yeah. Yes. Oh.
So he's like letting us like come to our own conclusions or have space for our feelings, because he knows that this is going to be, a very impactful like piece of work, right? Yeah. As we're listening to it. So I wonder what his intention was, like when he's thinking about it. I'm sure he has a specific intention, but with silence, it can just be very like personal. Like I could be getting something completely different from the silence than you do. Yeah.
It's actually a good point. I want to ask him about it. So on the Solid Sound podcast, we're actually working to get an interview set up with REN. And that's actually something I want to ask is
stay tuned.
His use of silence.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So
holy shit! How cool! That's so
dropping
awesome.
bombs.
Yeah. Holy shit! I didn't know that either.
If that does happen, we'll make sure to include that, because I'm actually really curious about that.
You're so famous. Wow. I've been so amazed by Shade. This is just one of my buddies, and he's got all these like followers and views and stuff. This is wild.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet.
Fast forwarding again.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, She was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005, a lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
No. Wait, were they siblings?
They were twins.
They were
What the
Violet's
hell?
kids.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, as soon as it said that she was pregnant, I was like, damn it, that's Screech.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't see Violet in that. Yeah, Violet and
But-
Screech are twins. They didn't know.
Jenny and Screech.
Sorry, yeah, Jenny and
Yeah.
Screech
Yeah.
are twins.
Oh man, no wonder he didn't want her to look at him. So Jenny had no idea. Jenny had no idea. Screech knew exactly what he was doing.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I
I don't
mean,
know if he
like-
did, but he probably just saw himself in her.
Yeah.
He probably just saw
man.
himself in her because they were
They were
twins.
twins.
But
They're born
Man,
lying
but
side by side and they
yeah.
die a street apart.
Because think about it, like in that system, there's no way they're going to the same home, right? They're
Yeah.
their mother died on the table.
Oh,
Father's
yeah.
abusive. There's
They're
no way.
definitely not going to
yeah.
Stevie.
So calling back to your original question at the beginning of how old is Jenny, she's also 14.
oh my god, she's also 14. See, they left that out on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
They left that out on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't leave it out. They just waited until the end.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was not left out.
Man, I don't even have anything good to say. Like I just. That sucks.
I know.
That sucks.
I know.
Oh my god, and then also like it just shows like I don't know how different trauma can affect you too.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Violence versus the...
nature versus nurture.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
they have nature, right?
Yeah.
They had the same parents. They were born in the same place.
Yeah.
But depending on where they went, because they're not going to Stevie, right?
Yeah.
Depending on where they went and how
Yeah.
they were raised and what they were given.
Yeah.
Like
So when you think
Thinking,
back,
yeah.
when you think back to Jenny's tale, the very beginning, which is hard to think back after like all this
yeah,
time.
yeah.
If you remember some of the lyrics about Jenny, was she was walking the streets that she's done 1,000 times before in high heels, and she was 14 years old.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Which
Why? Like,
Which,
why did
in
I think
fairness-
like, oh, 14 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah, at night on and
Yeah.
we missed it too. We missed it
missed
until
it
like we
too,
got to the
yeah.
end and we're like reflecting about it and it hit. But yeah, that's
oh man, so
it's all connected.
yeah, man, it really probably isn't an argument then about nature versus nurture, but just about trauma in general.
Yeah, and he even says like history repeats itself. It's generational trauma. It's interesting, and I'm just putting this together now that he looked up into the staircase, and there is the sound piece there. But I wonder if it's also like the stair steps of generations. I might be digging too deep there.
That's
but,
good. Or looking for another type of divine intervention. Like you're looking up and it's just
Yeah.
darkness up there.
Was that around the
Yes.
same line where he says like the
He said
devil,
history repeats itself, and that
the
he
devil
said
comes to dance.
The devil
It's like
comes to
around-
dance.
Was
Yeah.
that house? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Or was it?
Yeah, man, it's like
It's like right here.
it's like yeah, you're gonna look up and try and look for that divine intervention, but it's just darkness.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna be the same old coming on down.
Yes. Yes.
She never stood a chance.
Yeah.
The
Devil, yeah.
devil.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought. I thought when he looked up there was a line about the devil.
Yeah.
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 So I wonder if that has anything to do with it from a divine, like religious standpoint. And he hasn't, not that I've seen, I don't think he said anything about specifically his religious stance, but I think that calling that out is still just an interesting point of like, again, divine intervention. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So that's Ren.
Yeah, it's heavy.
You really didn't want to leave me here feeling
That's
good, huh?
that's Ren.
Yeah, so I didn't.
Do you listen to Ren to feel good?
No,
No.
you listen to Ren because you want to
wanna feel
you want to
something.
feel like what the world actually is, not like some painted picture of like what idealistic life is. Like
Yeah.
Ren paints the story of like what actual like life is going on and how people are actually living.
Yeah.
And he does it through entertainment. He does it through a way that's just so fascinating that you're drawn to it, and then it makes you feel something, and it makes you want to change, like, the way you live and how you treat people. Like, the way he does it is beautiful. Like, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Another thing that I was thinking of, now that I realized that Jenny was on the streets and also Screech, you know, because I was thinking like nature versus nurture at first.
Yeah.
But now, knowing that about Jenny, I'm like, okay, that's probably why the settings are so similar. They don't want you to think there's anything different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
That do
they're
alleyways.
the same.
Yeah.
They're the same. They were, you know, they've gone through the same stuff. It's like slightly different, but it's still got the same pieces that make it similar enough, which is why I think this one felt so out of place, because it didn't have that.
Yeah.
Because she didn't come from a place of like, well, I mean, she did come from a place of trauma, of course, but it's just a different time.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and it's interesting because, I mean, the thing that I get from Violet is she's been through horrible things, but she's very pure, right? Like, there's a level of, like, save my baby, staying silent, trying to get out of her situation. Her scene is white. It's blank.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Jenny and Screech's scene is chaos and colors and
graffiti.
Intensity.
Yeah.
So it's almost like, you see what I'm
she was
saying?
like a blank slate, and then like, what they like,
Life
they didn't
just pulled her down, and
Well, then at the very end of the video,
Ruined it.
you get Ren, like, at, like,
no more
in
like
the streets.
street. Yeah.
Like, he's on the,
back on the streets. And
So,
it's
like,
not graffiti,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
know.
still the
Oh.
streets.
Yeah, no, it's
You
not
see
graffiti.
what I'm seeing?
It's not
yeah,
graffiti.
Not graffiti yet.
yeah.
Not
Right, and then
graffiti
it
yet.
becomes
Over 14 years,
Yes.
it starts just degrading.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't notice. Yeah, no
Yeah.
graffiti. But I made the correlation that he's back in an alleyway. Like, he's back in the
Yeah.
streets, just like, you know. The
When he
ending.
says our
Where the
story, it ends right where it
yeah.
starts.
Yeah, yeah.
With
Man. And
there's
also
so much to like dissect on these videos.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
and I could be really reaching with this one, but I wonder why he chose the name Violet, like just one letter off from violent, right? And that's what she came from, was violence from her dad, violence from her partner.
Yeah.
It's also the color of bruises.
Also the color of bruises.
Also
The
the color
other
of
thing, and this
bruises.
was pointed out in the comments to us, Jenny, he's wearing a red windbreaker.
Yes,
Screech, he's wearing blue. What do
Excuse
those
me?
colors make?
Excuse me, that was not the comments. That was your loving husband pointed that out in the video.
Did you?
Fuck yeah, I did. I was
Let the
super
record
happy.
show that
I
it
was
was
super
shade.
happy about that. I made that comment and I was super proud of it. I was super proud of it. I was like, red and blue make violet. But again, I made that comment literally at the title screen of the Violets. I didn't know that she was like abused. I mean, you could have probably guessed. but
Yeah.
I made the comment like as soon as it said Violet's Tale, I was like, oh, I wonder if it's violet because it's blue and red. And that's when I made it. Comment section. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
But
I
then
have
that would
insight.
But that would make me think
great.
like, okay, well must be after, like, because that's
Yeah.
what I first thought was this is after.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, it can't be their kid. Like,
Yeah.
But then
They're
he
dead.
and then
Yeah.
he rewound.
I know.
That's so cool.
That's so wild.
And then whenever he goes back in time, like he goes back to the future.
Yeah.
Marty. He goes back to the future. And then he's back here on the streets, man. And again, it's all filmed in one take. So like he's walking out of the hospital onto the street and then he walks right onto this. So like all of this was filmed in one take. It's just so crazy that was done
man.
in one take, one performance. And there may be like sneaky cuts in there, but like it's hard to tell if they are. And even if they are, I don't even care. Like it's just the perspective of a one take is still so impressive to me.
Yeah.
Okay, another thing. Again, I'm thinking like metaphor, right?
All right.
Okay, obviously, both of the Jenny video, the Screech video, and this part of the Violet video are all dark, right? The only time that we really see brightness is in Violet's video when she's inside that place, right? That is, and also when we think of like light and dark, light good, dark evil,
Yes.
dark badness, right? The only light was artificial light. This is all natural light. This is outside. This is, you know. And so, again, just thinking like the only good in this world is made up. It's artificial.
Yes.
Right? Whereas, like, this is the real world. This is what you get when you go outside. This is what you're going to be met with is darkness and badness and all of those things.
Yeah. Yes.
I love a good metaphor.
Right.
I love good
You're gonna love
like,
Ren.
symbolism.
Yes.
All right, Ren, if you're watching this, you got a new fan.
We did it.
We knew we would.
All right. Well,
that was really good.
Yeah, everyone who tuned in all the way through, I don't even know how long this video was. I can't see it that far away, but it looks like it's in the 50s. So I'll probably cut some of it. Probably not the actual reaction, but maybe some of the beginning, maybe some of the ending. But just for editing standpoint, guys, come on. We gotta keep it entertaining for the people.
We're always entertaining. Yeah, are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for this long. Again, Vincent's Tale comes out tomorrow. I'm going to try to get this up and released today. So if you're seeing this, we just did this today. You're one of the first.
Yeah.
But we will, Hannah and I will be reacting to Vincent's Tale. If you guys enjoyed having a third person with an additional perspective who caught stuff that we didn't on the first time, let us know. We would be happy to invite Mandy back. She doesn't live far away. And for any of you guys that have watched my other reactions and you know Cody, this is actually Cody's fiance. So it's all intertwined. Just like Ren's videos, it's all intertwined. Oh no, where am I writing? Oh. Just like, show your hand.
I'm married.
Damn it. Damn it.
Cody and I aren't even married, and he still wears a ring.
Wow.
Okay.
Just kidding. Whatever. This is Shade's channel. I don't know what I'm thinking.
But yeah, if you guys like having Mandy on here, dude, put comments in. We like doing this. We have a good time, and it just gives Mandy an excuse to come over and hang out.
Yes.
So we're all down for that too. So thank you guys so much for tuning in this long. Until next time, we will see you.
Bye.